तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौर कृष्णे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विशुभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीनाय परादलक्ष्ये क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। Everyone, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Invite
Ram, Hare Ram,
them.
Ram
Here,
Ram,
we draw more sign.
Hare
There is
Krishna.
that's the new app.
Okay, please mute your microphones. Okay, so yeah, very auspicious Kartik month is coming. It's tomorrow, and devotees around the world very excited for this Kartik month, the month of Radharani, and for Braj Mandal Parikrama. It's a time when everyone come together, they meet each other, and they share their experiences with each other. Yeah, and in this way, cultivate or get inspiration to perform very sincere sadhan in our daily practices of sadhan. Tomorrow, Sunday, Houston, 4 p.m. I'm going to speak some glories of the beginning of Kartik month, and also uh, Param Gurudev, Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj, Disappearance Day. So that will be here tomorrow. But just to get prepared for Braj Mandal Parikrama or to follow Kartik Vrat, Srila Gurudev used to invite devotees all around the world. First, he's traveling all over the world, and then, like a messenger of Mahaprabhu, the messenger of Radharani, he is inviting everyone to come and join Braj Mandal Parikrama. Why? Uh, there was a mood of compassion in the heart of Srila Gurudev to invite all of us to touch the holy dham, to touch the dust of holy dham, Shri Vrindavan dham, because all great personalities, Brahma, Shiva, Narad, and many others, all the great saintly persons, all the sadhakas, and also all the siddhas, perfect souls, pure devotees, they all want the dust of Brajadham. Imagine how Gurudev was so compassionate that we as conditioned souls with so many uh, bad habits and sinful in nature, and is giving us entrance to this Brajadham from by following Brajmandal Parikrama. Those who are in Brajadham and those who are not in Brajadham, we have to be careful in this month to maintain cleanliness, purity, not only of the body but also of the mind, to get the maximum benefit of following Brajmandal Parikrama. Those who cannot attend Brajmandal Parikrama physically, we will try to. I will try my best, whatever limited capacity I have. We will go to all these places of pastimes through the media of Harikatha, because this is a great boon given by Krishna to Naraji. This is mentioned in Brihad Bhagavatamritam, a great book, the origin of all the books of all Goswamis is Brihad Bhagavatamritam, written by Sanatan Goswami Pad. In this book, Sri Sanatan Goswami Pad, he narrated a conversation between Krishna and Naraji, where Naraji is asking a boon from Krishna. I want to ask 2 boons from you. Krishna said, go ahead, what do you want? Naraji said, anyone who comes to Brajadham and touch the dust of Brajadham and visit all your places of pastimes, not only visit, by sitting there, hearing the glories of those pastimes, must get your prema bhakti. And Krishna was wondering how it's possible. It's so easy to get my prema bhakti. Naraji said, but this is my boon I want to ask from you. And because Naraji is asking on behalf of all of us, Krishna gave this boon. Okay, anyone, no matter whoever it is, with pure heart or even impure heart, comes to Brajmandal Parikrama and touch the dust of Brajmandal, and by sitting there hearing the Harikatha, the glories of Brajadham from the lips of sadhus, uh, one start in the process of prema bhakti. Someone can have doubt. Prema bhakti can always fall in the heart of those who are pure in their dealings, pure in the heart. You know, even though externally sometimes we maintain purity, but inside our heart there is something else. So there is always some impurities. So how we can become qualified to get this purity or the mercy of Rajadham? This is the nature of bhakti. If you read Srimad Bhagavatam and the very important chapter of Bhagavatam called Rasa Lila, the end part of Rasa Lila means the last shloka of Rasa Lila, Shri Shukdev Goswami Pad gave a boon to all those devotees who are reading this and hearing this. And the boon is Vikvritam Prajvadam Idam Cha Vishnu Shadhanuto Anushunyad Atha Vanilva Bhakti Param Bhavati Pratilabhya Kama Hide Rog Ashnoti Acharena Dhiraha. He said, anyone who hears this beautiful, wonderful topics of Shri Shri Radha Krishna, hears from authorities, hears from Guru Vargas, then what will happen? First of all, Prema Bhakti start falling in the heart. And then ignorance start dissipating, getting disappeared. Yeah. When there is sunrise, so what will happen first? Darkness goes and then sunrise, or sunrise and then darkness goes? You know, it's always when there is sunrise, then darkness disappears. In the same way, by hearing the topics of Radha and Krishna, first of all, the sun will rise, means prema bhakti will manifest in the heart. And because of that, prema bhakti, then darkness will disappear. Ignorance will go away. With this mood, No matter whatever qualification or disqualification we have, Gurudev is inviting us. Come and touch this holy dham. Hear Harikatha, sitting here. Hear Harikatha from sadhus, and you will get what? Starting getting prema bhakti. Yeah. And then more and more, ignorance will be away. So this is the mood of Brajamandal Parikrama. Some things we have to be careful of, not offending anyone in this holy month. It should not be any time, but especially in this month. Refrain from sinful activities. Refrain from offenses. Offenses towards the deities, which is known as seva aparad. You know, be very inspired and enthusiastic to worship the deities at home. If you don't have deities, you might have some picture like altar. Every house has some altar. So try to serve deities by offering 2 times ghee lamp, morning and evening, by offering some nice good bhoga for Thakurji. Yeah. So this. Try to refrain from seva aparad and try to refrain from Vaishnava aparad. No aparad in this holy month. Even if we have some disagreements with someone, so just be neutral. Don't speak to that person. Hmm. Uh, Maintain, because this month is like a training course. So seva aparad, Vaishnava aparad, dham aparad. Dham aparad means it's very normal when we visit Brajmandal Parikrama to very remote areas in villages and all, and we wonder, oh, dham cannot be like this. It's so dirty. Uh, there is no cleanliness. I can't see the transcendental nature of dham. I only see broken houses and troubles and pains and thorns, so many things. This cannot be dham. Why we think like this? Because we have no vision of transcendental nature of holy dham. That vision comes by hearing Harikatha. Because right now what we are seeing holy dham, this is called Drishyaman Vrindavan. I mentioned last class. There is a Prakat Vrindavan, there is Prakat Vrindavan, and there is Drishyaman Vrindavan. When Krishna is present 5000 years back in the holy dham, Vrindavan, it's called Prakat Dham. And in Golok Vrindavan, a Prakat Dham. What we see now is Drishyaman Vrindavan, which we see with our eyes. Yeah. So for that, we need to get tuned up with Harikatha. Mm. So no offense towards Holy Dham. So Seva Aparad, Vaishnava Aparad, Dham Aparad, and then Nam Aparad. Offenses towards holy name. Okay. Oh, yesterday I did some offense. Yesterday I did some sin. No worries. I will chant 2 more rounds and that will counteract my sins. I can continue with my sins, but I will chant 4 more rounds. Mm. This is offense towards holy name. Thinking like holy name, the glories of holy name is just exaggeration. This is offense. Tadarthavada. Shruti Shastra Ninda. Hearing the criticism of the Shrutis and Shastras. These are all offenses. Why I'm saying this? Because Srila Gurudev, right in the beginning of Kartik Vrajmandal Parikrama, he used to warn us. Warn us in the sense he used to prepare us to follow this Parikrama. How we have to follow this Parikrama. And some little austerities is required in this month. Okay? We need these austerities. Why? By performing austerities, what happens? The senses get purified, the mind get purified. So I was saying this to some devotees yesterday also. What kind of austerities? To do something, some vow, some vrata for a complete 1 month. Mm. Eating one time a day, or eating 2 times a day, getting early in the morning in Brahm Bhurata. This is austerity, but actually this is a regular schedule for the sadhus. And because we are not sadhus, we are trying to become sadhus. That's why we have to practice some austerities. For pure devotees like Srila Gurudev and other sadhus, it is very easy and spontaneous. Srila Gurudev used to get up 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. But we can't. Mm. So try to get up in Brahm Muhurta, early morning, chanting your mantras given by our respected Gurudevs. Yeah. And then chanting uh, um, Mahamantra means our rounds, reading Bhagavatam, all this schedule. So try to make a schedule, early morning hours or whatever is convenient according to your working situations. Yeah. Concentrate on that. This is how Srila Gurudev used to prepare us. But there's so much difference. When Gurudev was telling us, it was coming with so much gravity and purity, and it was really affecting the heart. I'm just repeating the words of Gurudev. Yeah. So after this, Gurudev used to tell, Kartik month is all auspicious because it's a month of Radharani. Yeah. Mm. And all those devotees who are attending Kartik Brajmana Parikrama, they are chanting what? What are you hearing in Vrindavan? Krishna Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna, everyone chanting Radhe Radhe. The glories of the name of Radharani. He says in Shastras, 1,000 Vishnu name is equivalent to one holy name Ram. That means if someone is chanting Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu 1,000 times, and if someone chant Ram, it's equivalent. 3,000 Vishnu names is equivalent to one Krishna Nam. Means 3 times chanting Ram, 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 and chanting 1 time Krishna is equivalent. But in Kram Dipika, there's a verse that Krishna says, Mama Shateva Nam Radha Nam Param Priyam. He said 100 of my names, Krishna saying, 100 of my names is equivalent to one Radha Nam. So if someone is chanting 100 times Krishna, 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 and one chant Radhe is equivalent. And when we are in Brajmandal Parikrama, we are always chanting Radhe, 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 Radhe. Ah, that means how many times we are chanting Krishna Nam? So many times. And Krishna says, if anyone start chanting Ra, only Ra, Krishna said, oh, my ears, I'm wondering what he's going to say next. And then we say Dha, and Krishna Dhavit means start running after that devotee. So just by chanting Radhe, Radha, Krishna start running after that devotee. But then he comes back. Why comes back? Because Krishna is thinking, oh, he's not chanting or she's not chanting purely. There is some other ulterior motives in the heart why they're chanting Radhe Radhe. Yeah, seems like disappointing for us because we have so many other motives and impurities and no good interest. But we are just chanting because everyone is melodiously singing and chanting Radhe 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 Radhe. But that one Radha Nam, uh, that one Radha Nam, which be chanted with so much love and only for the sake of getting mercy of Radharani. Then Krishna runs after that devotee. Mm. Therefore, these are few tips which Srila Gurudev used to tell us right in the beginning of Kartik. We're going to hear more tomorrow. Um, I'm just going to complete now the topic which we started the day from Radhashtami by Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj. In our last class, we heard how uh, Krishna is wondering what is that present in Radha's love, Radha Prem, that bewilders me. And now further, Srila Maharaj is saying a mixture of poison and nectar together. All those Matajis who are hearing this, they're very efficient in cooking. And you know, when you make sweet rice, you add sugar in sweet rice. How about if you add salt also in sweet rice? And it possible to add salt in sweet rice? Yeah, it's a good flavor, sweet and sour. You can put sweet and also put salt. No, it will spoil. It will spoil the whole sweet rice. But the glories of Radha Prem is a mixture of poison and nectar in one pot. Yeah, this is something very, very secret, which our acharyas is extracting out by seeing by understanding the nature of the Radha's prem, which is so high. Mm. So Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj is saying, then in Radha Prem, you will find the mixture of poison and nectar, Vish Amrit Ekatra Milan, the poison and nectar all together in one pot. This is wonderful. How can it be the same time that nectar and poison are mixed together? How can it possible? We cannot conceive of it because nectar is sweet, and not only sweet, the nectar is sweetest, and the poison is most bitter. Mm. So, and we have never ever tasted the nectar. I mean, we have never ever tried to taste the poison. Mm. Because if we would have tried to taste the poison, then we will understand how bitter it is. Mm. And nectar we can't. Yeah, when we eat halwa uncooked day in parikrama, we eat malpua, we eat sweet rice, we eat srikhand, and so many other sweets. Then we say, oh, this is like nectar. It's like nectar. But what exactly the taste of nectar is something more beyond this. Although Mahaprasad is full of nectar, but we appreciate Krishna more in the form of Mahaprasad rather than in the form of his holy name. Holy name is also very sweet, but we don't feel that sweetness in holy name. We appreciate Krishna more in the form of Mahaprasad because Mahaprasad and Krishna is also not different. They're same. Yeah. So getting Rasgulla, oh, this is Krishna Prasad, very sweet. Mm. But then what here Maharaj is saying, uh, the nectar is very sweet, sweetest, and poison is most bitter. At the same time, two things are there, both sweet and bitter. Where? In that pot of Radha Prem. In the pot of Radha Prem. In union, it is sweet, and in separation, it is bitter. You know, when we, after a long separation, when we see each other, like in Brajmana Parikrama, all devotees from different states of America or Russia or Europe, we meet each other, hug each other. Ah, Prabhu, how are you? Didi, how are you? Mataji, how are you? Uh, And I remember when Srila Gurudev was present, when devotees coming with so many gifts, socks, hats, and so many healthy health products for Gurudev, and meeting Gurudev and seeing Gurudev, and Gurudev, Gurudev, so much uh, nectar is there in that meeting. At the end of Kartik, Gurudev said, "Now you all go back to your countries. There will be no more cooking. Today is the last day. Tomorrow you have to manage your own." So and Gurudev is saying, bye to everyone. And that's the most sad part for devotees who are leaving uh, to their respective countries. So is this separation is like bitter. In union is very sweet like nectar. So two opposites are there in Radha Prem. Maharaj is saying, try to understand me. It is a very deep philosophy, not an easy affair. It's not an easy love affair. It is something very deep. This is Radha Prem. That separation is very painful. Tivra Bhedan, very painful. Uh, how painful is the separation? Don't try to judge in your affairs or in your lifestyles, separation of your someone to whom you like so much. But take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. In Bhagavatam, there are so many songs sung by gopis, and all these songs are in a mode of separation. You see, Gopi Geet, separation. Krishna disappeared, and gopis in separation from Krishna singing Gopi Geet. Jayati te dikam, Jayati te dikam, Janmana vraja, Shayata indira, Shashvadatrahi. Daita Devshuta Devshutavaka Taivita Sava Tam Vechinvati. So Gopi Geet is separation. Yugal Geet, also Bhagavatam, separation. Brahmar Geet, oh, very intense separation. Uddhavji came to Braj Gopis and Radharani. Prajalpa. Prajalpa means ordinary talks. Rather than Prajalpa, in madness, she's saying so many things. Yeah, it's also in separation. Brahmar Geet, Yugal Geet, Gopi Geet, Venu Geet also. All these songs, Geets are in separation. Everyone is crying. So please don't do bhakti of Krishna. Give Krishna. Everyone is crying. No one is happy. No one is happy. If you read Dwarka Leela, queens are crying. Krishna is not giving us attention. Krishna always remembering Radha, Lalita, Vishakha. So all the queens are crying in separation. If Krishna goes to Hastinapur, to Yudhishthir, to Bhim and Arjun, the queens started crying. So gopis are crying, queens in Dwarka crying, the associates in Vraj, Yashoda Maya, Nanda Baba, all the sakhas are crying. Yadavs also crying. Everywhere is crying. And if anyone start bhajan, their family member also start crying. If children start doing bhajan, the parents are crying. My child leaving me. Mahaprabhu took sannyas, Sachi Mata start crying. Vishnu Priya Devi start crying. Krishna is so cruel, making everyone cry. not making anyone happy, making everyone cry. This is nature. What he's getting with this? To make us cry, he's feeling so happy. Huh? Wherever you see Krishna, flute in his hands, smiling face. Are Baba, why are you troubling us so much? You're happy, you're smiling, and making everyone cry. This is separation. Hmm. This is separation, which is bitter. But but union is, Maharaj explains, that separation is very painful. Therefore, we say that there is a mixture of two things, nectar and poison in Radha Prem. In union, when Krishna comes back to Dwarika, uh, then all the queens, they celebrate Dipavali, means they welcome Krishna with the deepaks, ghee lamps, performing arti to Krishna. And when Krishna comes to Radhakund and all the gopis are waiting for Krishna, they make garland with their own hands and they offer the garland to Krishna, showing so much respect in the form of their love, and also perform arati to Krishna, not worshipping Krishna. Generally, the criteria is when we perform arati means we are worshipping, but it's not worship. This is love. This is love. And sometimes gopis are sarcastic by lighting a ghee lamp, the fire, and moving around Krishna, and Krishna feels so embarrassed. Why? Why it is so embarrassing? Gopis are sarcastic on Krishna. And what is that? Gopis are performing this arati with ghee lamp and saying, our heart are burning like this ghee lamp. Krishna, you see? Can't you see this? Can't you see this? Our heart are burning. And they keep on moving up and down, up and down, up and down. And Krishna, stop it now. So, this is sarcastic. Externally, there appeared several severe tribulations, as if were suffering from poisonous effect. But internally, he has experiencing bliss. This is the characteristic of transcendental love of Krishna. So here comes the point. Huh. Why Krishna is making everyone crying in his separation? Intentionally, he disappeared from Raslila. Intentionally disappear from that arena of Raslila, right in front of the eyes of the gopis. Right? Why you're so cruel? No. Intentionally he is doing this. Because if we are in love with Krishna and we are feeling separation of Krishna, externally there is tears, but internally bliss. And Krishna wants to bless us with that bliss. This is Krishna's prasad. This is his prasad. Yeah. That's why I said, that's why Maharaj is saying this is transcendental love, not material love. In material love, in separation, we really cry. We really cry. But in transcendental love, externally crying, externally separation, but internally more and more union and more bliss. And Krishna wants to give bliss to everyone. Right away from one sadhaka who has started chanting Krishna Nam all the way to the associates. तार माने तार से विक्रम जाने विष अमृत एकात्र मिलन. One who knows this, understand what it is. He knows. Otherwise, you cannot know what it is. Hmm. One who has tasted sugar candy He knows how sweet it is. If you have not tasted it, then how can you know of it? You cannot. If I say, oh, sugar candy is very sweet, you will say, how sweet? What shall I say? You have to taste it, and then you can relish how sweet it is. You understand? This is what Srila Gurudev also used to tell us. Krishna Prem is very sweet. Krishna Nam is very sweet. But Gurudev, I'm not feeling that sweetness. How sweet it is, can you tell me? Then Gurudev used to say, do sadhan. Sadhan means not only hearing Radha Prem, Radha Prem, Radha Prem. सुनने से नहीं होगा. Not only by hearing. uh, we have to give so much input to get that Radha Prem. Very high topic. Very high topic. And more price to be paid for high topic. We all have to pay so much price for this. And how it will happen? It can only happen by giving our life to service of Srila Gurudev, because he is the representative of Radharani. When other devotees say, Maharaj, you're always telling us to join Audio Seva team, we don't have time. So what to speak of giving life? We can't even give our time. We have so much time for doing so many things, but we have no time for the service of Srila Gurudev. And when I say this, or our Prabhu in Vrindavan, Amrish Prabhu, Lavanga Didi, who are taking care of these services, day and night they are working on this. So when I tell devotees, or when they tell devotees, some devotees, they came to me and said, what is your personal interest in this? It's not our personal interest. We just we all are trying together to serve Srila Gurudev, who is representative of Radharani. And we all sing this. Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro, tomar shakati yachi. Amito kangal, Krishna Krishna boli, dhai tava pache pache. We sing this bhajan, Vaishnav song. Krishna se tomar. Gurudev, Krishna is yours. Radharani is yours. Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro. Only you can give Krishna. You're holding Krishna in your heart very deeply. Amito Kangal, I'm beggar. So I'm moving like a begging ball after you. Give me Krishna, give me Krishna, give me Krishna. So how can Gurudev can give Krishna? Just like, okay, you come right in front of me and I put my hand on your head. Okay, Krishna is yours. No, everything has some significance. There is something which is something in the heart of Gurudev, and that is Vishuddha Sattva. Vishuddha Sattva. Vishuddha Sattva is something which is transcendental and which is not in us. When this Vishuddha Sattva falls in our heart, we get entrance into this divine realm of the service of Radha and Krishna. So we have to be very practical. This Harikatha is not, like sentimental or emotional or fanatic or okay, just only Radha Prem, this is the goal of life and Hari Bol. Radha Rani ki Jai. Are Baba, how Jai? Jai means victory. First we have to get victory over our senses, the victory over our mind, victory over our time to spend in the service of Srila Gurudev. That's why I'm just keep on telling everyone even to myself. When I'm saying something, I'm not just saying to all of you, I'm also saying to my ears, which is very close to my mouth. I have two very good audience all the time with me, my two ears. So I'm just preaching and teaching to myself and sharing with others. Yeah. What to speak of separation and union with Radharani or with Krishna. First, we need to develop that union separation with our Gurudev. How many times we are remembering our Gurudev in a day? And what I'm doing for my Gurudev every day. We should think of this. And how we can feel the presence of Gurudev in his services. Remember other day on the appearance day of my Guru Maharaj, I said, my Guru Maharaj, he used to work so much day and night in publication, and so difficult for him to complete 64 rounds chanting every day. So he approached his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, by saying that Prabhupada, there is so much services in publication. Yeah. If you give me some concession in chanting less rounds than 64, it will be comfortable for me. Oh, Srila Prabhupada heard this. Acha, how many hours you sleeping in 24 hours? Guru Maharaj said, sometime 5 hours, sometime 4 hours. Then Srila Prabhupada replied, okay, from tomorrow sleep 3 hours. Hmm? Only sleep 3 hours. But I don't want to hear you chanting less than 64 rounds plus working on publications. So if we hear this, what will happen? If I hear this order from my Guru Maharaj, from Gurudev, I will just faint. No, Gurudev, I cannot. 3 hours too less. At least 13 hours. Minimum 13 hours to sleep. But my Guru Maharaj said, the day when I approached Srila Prabhupada and he told me to rest only 3 hours, Guru Maharaj said, I was delighted. I was so happy. Why? See, this is the deep point. Guru Maharaj said, when Prabhupada ordered me to do like this, sleep 3 hours, but full concentration on your publication and chanting, I felt the presence of Prabhupada in that order. Presence of Prabhupada means the potency of Prabhupada infusing in me to accomplish this. I felt that. This is Guru Maharaj's realization. We don't feel this. So when Gurudev is giving some order, the potency to accomplish is also present in that order. How we can feel the presence of Gurudev when he left 2010, so many years now, 9 years almost. How we can feel the presence of Gurudev? Only in his picture. The picture is not speaking. By memories, yes, memories helps us. All of us, we have memories with our Gurudev. The way he used to speak, the way he used to, attend us, smiling face, how he's taking his classes out, all this memory. Every single devotee have some memory of Gurudev. Just few days back, just day before yesterday, I was in one devotee house, and hours he was describing. There is one Subal Prabhu, he was describing, oh, how Gurudev came in my house, and how he welcomed Gurudev. He was driving for Gurudev. He sat on that seat, and they captured a picture and they framed that picture on the wall. Memories of Gurudev. This is how we are, and all devotees and him, we all feel the presence of Gurudev. How? All the memories which individually we all have. There is one devotee in Badger festival. Uh, what is his name? Subal Prabhu told me his name. I forgot. Uh, um, Rishabh Prabhu. He was remembering the memories of Gurudev. He said when first time Gurudev came to LA, so I think he was driving. So in America, LA, if they are like on a highway, if there are four lanes, one lane, extreme left, one lane is reserved for those who are traveling like more than two or three people in one car. So that's like privileged lane. And those who are driving alone, no one with them, single person driving, they use other lanes. But those who are more than two or three, they use that privileged, lane. So Gurudev was wondering because first time he was there, and he's saying, why it is like that? We are moving so fast, and all other are like stuck, and they're moving so slowly, 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 and we are going just fast. And Rishabdev Prabhu said, he said, Gurudev, this is a system here in America. Those who are more than two or three, they can use this lane, which goes fast. Gurudev is so smart. And what he replied? He said, see, this is the benefit of association, sadhu sangha. Those who are trying to doing bhajan alone, they go very slow. They can't progress fast. But in association means when there are two or three devotees together with a driver means guru who's driving. Driver means Gurudev who's driving us in our journey to Golok Vrindavan. So when in the association, one goes very fast, a privileged lane for everyone. This is the benefit of sadhu sangha. Gurudev immediately he replied that. You see how sharp and observant Gurudev. And everyone was laughing and smiling in the car. What a good answer Gurudev gave. Sadhu sangha, association. So when I go different houses of devotees, they all, you know, start this topic of Gurudev and it goes hours and hours and hours. Memories, how they used to feed Gurudev, how they used to, you know, sometime man with Gurudev. Many devotees have this experience. They do man and Gurudev is specifying, okay, my daughter, come here. Don't be upset. So one feels the presence of Gurudev in those memories when he visited to us, how he smiled, how he looked at me, what he said to me, what personal instruction he gave to me. You see? So this is the memories. But we can't survive and we can't live only with the memories. Is memories enough? No, there is something more. Practical application of those memories so that memories can always be in our head. You understand? And how is possible? Only by service. When we are serving Gurudev, one feels the presence of Gurudev in that service. You know, when we take a responsibility, there is always some troubles comes. Yeah, right in the beginning, I'm telling this. When we start doing something, there are always some hard times, some trouble. But this is the glories of that service, which is taming us, which is uh, helping us to remember our Gurudev. Because when there is some trouble in the service, what we do, Gurudev, please help me. Gurudev, please give us me strength. But who will do this? One who is trying to dedicate or serve Gurudev. While speaking to some devotees, like just some saying example of the manager of this audio seva team, Amrish Prabhu and Lavanga Didi. It's not that easy seva. It's a collective teamwork, but they have taken the whole responsibility of doing this, and I appreciate them so much. They go through so much hard time, different comments, compliments from different people. Do this, do this. Yeah. If I'm there, then I'll say, okay, Haribol, I will not do this. Immediately we get irritated. Yeah, but no, this is the glories of the service to Guru. Tolerate, tolerate, tolerate. In that tolerance, gradually things become smooth. One feels the presence of Gurudev, means the energy of Gurudev in that service mood. Yeah, one feels that. So who will understand this? One who is moving forward to accept this service. Only they will understand. But right in the beginning, if we just back up, okay, oh, I started this, so much problem. No, be strong, be strong. Bhakti makes us strong. Gurudev will give us energy to serve him. And then why I spoke all these things? Because we're discussing the topic of separation and union. Uh, Gurudev is separated from us. It's been 9 years. Uh, but those devotees who are still dedicating their life in the service of Gurudev in any way they can, yeah, any way they can, taking care of centers, publication, whatever it is, they feel the presence of Gurudev in that service. I am doing this only for my Gurudev. You know, very often I hear this. Prabhuji, oh Maharaji, there's so much trouble. He don't like me, she don't like me. Uh, but I'm doing this for Gurudev. This is the answer we are hearing from them. When I hear this, it also inspires me. Oh yes, the center is Gurudev. So when we say the center is Gurudev, means in that separation of Gurudev, the separation from his physical presence, right? From in front of our eyes, physical presence is not there. Separation is there, but union is there in that separation. The union is there because we are serving him. And no matter wherever he is, in any service of Radha and Krishna in Golok Vrindavan or Shwetadip, only through the media of service we are connected to him. When we chant the mantras, yeah, we always face east direction. And Gurudev in his sadhak form, wherever he is also chanting mantra, also facing east direction. So through the media of mantras also, one feels connected of Gurudev. This is the gift, a memory which Gurudev has given us, mantras. So in this Kartik month, we will all try our best to utilize that gift given by our Gurudev, mantras and Mahamantra. This is the gift he given to us. Yeah. So we will try to chant this as seriously as possible, as dedicated as possible to get feel connected with him. This is called transcendental union in the separation. So Radharani's prem, separation and union is too far journey for us. We will start. We start with union separation from Gurudev. Yeah, this is the favorite topics of Gurudev, and that's why we are. Hey, I'm reading this and we are hearing this. Then further he says, in Vidagdha Madhav, the book written by Shirupa Goswami, there is a beautiful shloka. Vidabir Navakala Kuta Katuta Garvasu Nirvasano. Okay, I'm reading the meaning. Purnamashi says to Radharani, Hey Sundari, oh beautiful lotus-faced, extremely beautiful Radharani, that prema, love that you have developed for Nandan Krishna is not straight. It's just not straight love. Okay, just saying straightly, I love you. Oh yes, I love you too. But straight love. But Purnamashi is saying to Radharani, The love for Krishna is not straight. Krishna is crooked in three places. He's not a straight person. He's a very crooked person. Why have you developed love for him, Radharani? Purnamashi is kind of like checking on Radharani. Why you developed this love for Krishna? He's crooked. Three bent form. His love is not straight. That prema works. Huh? Hey Radharani, why you have developed love for him? That prema works in two ways. Have you have you seen a saw? It cuts both ways. Saw, it cuts both ways. Purnamasi says it works in two ways. What are those two ways? Those two ways are Vipralam and Sambhog. Separation, which is poison, is more dreadful than the most dreadful poison of the poisonous snake. The separation from Krishna is more dreadful than the dreadful poison of a poisonous snake. How is there union of nectar and poison? Sri Rupa Goswami states that if you would taste poison, you cannot taste it because it is so bitter. But this prema is even more bitter than that. The prem, the love of Krishna is more bitter than bitter of poison. This is terrible. It gives so much pain in the heart, the most acute, intolerable pain. Can we feel this? Sorry, we don't. Who felt this? Vande Rupa Sanatano Bhattajugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Tvaktva Tu Namashesha Mandalapatim Shrenim Sada Tuchava Bhutva Dina Ganesha Kaukarunaya Gopina Kanthashito Gopi Bhavarsamrata Palahari Kallolo Magno Muhu Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Goswamis. Do we sometimes think that why, what is that present in them that they are eternal associate of Lord? Then why they cry all the time? Why the tears in their eyes all the time? They're moving around here and there. They've given up all their attachments, all their wealth, all opulences, all their designations. And what they're getting in return? Only tears from that crooked Krishna, three-bent Krishna. Yeah. Only for the sake of tears, you're doing so much? Yeah. Someone will say this is crazy Krishna consciousness. This is crazy philosophy you following. You sacrifice so much for the tears? Oh, stupid. They can't understand this. They can't understand this. How they will understand? Only when they dive in this, they will understand this. For example, once upon a time, I asked a person who was a chain smoker. He used to smoke like 64 cigarettes a day, you know, 64 cigarettes. So instead of following 64 limbs of bhakti, he was smoking 64 cigarettes a day. And I asked this person, hey, what you getting? What taste and flavor you getting smoking so much? He said, Mara, did you ever smoke? I said, excuse me if I'm asking you this question. I said, no. No, even in your previous Krishna consciousness life? I said, never in my life. From childhood, never. He said, that's why you don't know the taste. If you smoke like this, like me, then you will understand there's some taste, there's some flavor. I said, exactly. What I wanted to say is when you dive in this love of Krishna, then you will understand what is that taste and flavor. And even in that crying of Krishna, you will extract complete bliss. He said, really? It is like that? I said, yes. Then he said, can I artificially try to cry and see what is that? I said, no. Just like if I artificially put pen on my lips and I will imitate smoking like you, I can't get the flavor of smoking or the taste of smoking. Artificially, you cannot. You have to dive in that ocean of prema. So our Goswamis, our Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Gurudev, something so special. They are diving in that for the sake of tears. For the sake of tears. I told Houston Temple, the board members, I said, put a signboard outside the temple and say, crying. If you want to cry, come and enter in our temple, which will be a unique slogan and unique advertisement, which you will not find anywhere else. Yeah, everywhere, in all the religious places, they write, come for bliss, come for happiness. I say, we will write here something different. Come for crying. And this will attract attention. Oh, something is strange. They're inviting us for crying. That will attract them. This is a kind of advertisement. And they will come enter, and what they will do? They will see beautiful Radha Govindji. And our devotees, with their singing and lecture, they will make them cry. Then Purnamashi said, Oh Radharani, why have you developed love for that crooked person Krishna who is crooked in three places? The mystery is here. It is not an intoxicant, but it makes one become intoxicated. This is a mystery. Krishna Prem is not something intoxicant, but intoxication is there. So he gives example, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj, when someone becomes intoxicated, he becomes mad. So all these drugs, marijuana, LSD, a very dreadful poison that made the hippies go mad. They were rolling around naked like a mad person. How there are two opposites is described in Vidakta Madhav. This prema you have developed is not fire, but it burns. Wow, what is that? This prema is not fire, but it gives you a burning effect. Is it not an opposite? It is not a weapon. This prema is not a weapon, but it pierces the heart. It is not water, but it inundates everything. When there is a heavy downpour, a high flood has come, and the whole land has been inundated, then you will not be able to find the way. So when there is such prema, which is not water, still it inundates everything. The gopis and Radharani become mad and kick all Vedic etiquettes. It is like uh, it is like a flood. It washes away everything. It is not poison, but it acts like a poison. This is prema. It is not poison, but it acts like a poison. Understand? Snake bite is a poison, and it acts like a poison. But Krishna Prem, how Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj is ending this? He's saying it is not poison, but it acts like poison. As I explained in my last class, last week, the pastimes of Radha Krishna is like a river, and rivers also have some smile, some waves. So those pastimes in Golok Vrindavan is just like a pond, it's just like a river. The small waves, mild waves. But when the same pastimes comes in this material world, in Brajmandal, in Vrindavan, it is like an ocean. Yeah. So one can say it is same in the Golok Vrindavan also Radha Krishna pastime, and in this Vrindavan also Radha Krishna pastime. But that's what is the difference? The difference is the pastime of Golok Vrindavan is like a river, small mild waves. But when this same pastime in this Vrindavan, on this planet Earth, is like an ocean, which is tsunamis, waves of tsunami. And what happened? It just takes everything away. Yeah, it takes everything away. We are very fortunate. We are on the edge of tsunami, and we pray to Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj and Gurudev. Yeah, please bring this tsunami in our life, and with that wave of tsunami, take us also. We cannot. We are on the edge of the ocean, and one feels cold. I will not jump in the water. Is cold. How I can take water? I don't even know how to swim. But when the tsunami comes, you're just with the flow. Tsunami takes you away. We pray to Srila Gurudev and all our acharyas. Just right in the beginning of Kartik month, huh, please bring this tsunami in our life, the spiritual tsunami. Not the material tsunami is always there. It's always there. But the spiritual tsunami, it takes us away with you. Radha Krishna bolo, sange chalo, ei matra bhiksha chai. Radha Krishna bolo bolo, bolo re sabai. In this bhajan, Bhakti Thakur saying, Radha Krishna bolo, sange chalo. Oh, come with me. We all go together. Saying Radha Krishna, ei matra bhiksha chai. Only this is what I'm begging to my authorities, my Guru Vargas. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. See, so please
Hare
all